Welcome to your Daily Writing Habit, episode number 826. If you are writing a book or thinking about it, or maybe you've started writing your book but you need some help getting it done, you are in the right place. Good morning. Happy Tuesday, everyone. I'm your host, Christine Whitmarsh. If you're looking for me online, look for Christine Inc., like that stuff we write with. Each day, I'm sharing with you the writing habits I've learned over my 20 years as a ghostwriter, book coach, and author. I have found that three things in particular have a huge impact on your success as an author, and they can even turn a quote-unquote non-author into a published one. Those three things are writing fundamentals, productivity, and mindset habits. Here's today's quote. Good habits are worth being fanatical about. John Irving. And once again, good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Continuing our three-part series this week on doubling down on your writing habits. So I started the series yesterday. If you missed that episode, be sure and go back and give it a listen from, Monday, July the 19th, episode number 825. That's where this all began. I talked about the writing hazards of summertime. And no, it wasn't about getting a sunburn while working on your book poolside. It was something far more insidious than that in terms of the future of your book project. So make sure you catch that episode. So today let's talk about another aspect of habits on my mind lately, a question really. How can you gauge the strength and solidity of your writing habit? Here's an example outside of writing, another common habit most of us are generally working on at one time or another, exercise. Now, for years, I had no semblance of a workout habit. My habit was, I guess I should move my body once in a while so I don't die. And then when it was convenient to my schedule, or I felt like it, or if I was particularly motivated, I would go and work out. And that was about it. And that's not a habit, that's a whim. So when I left the confines of my normal life, like going on vacation or anything like that, what chance do you think there was that I was going to hit the motel gym or do any sort of exercise? That would be 0% chance of doing that. With no habit in place, I certainly wasn't going to do it outside of my regular schedule. But as many of you know from prior episodes here on the show, a few years ago through the aerial arts, I did finally establish an exercise habit, or in my world, a training habit. Since then, I haven't dropped off from working out for more than a week tops. Proof of the solidity of my workout habit came at the end of April this year during our cross-country move. Now, for the first time ever in my life, this is unbelievable actually, I was hitting hotel gyms, working out in the room. I was spontaneously exercising, even after long days driving on the road. And why? Because my exercise habit by this point was stronger than any reasons or excuses not to work out. So how do you measure the strength of your writing habit? By seeing how it holds up outside the confines of your regular life. During times when the you-know-what hits the fan, during vacations, during interruptions to your regular routine, how well does your writing habit hold up? Do you continue to schedule writing caves on your calendar just like any other must-do appointment? Even if they're fewer when you're on vacation, do you continue to schedule them at all? Or do you push your project to the side with good intentions to come back to it? Or no matter what is happening in your life, no matter where in the world you are or what you're doing, do you find it physically and mentally impossible not to work on your book? In other words, is it a habit? As always, this self-assessment is not meant to be a self-judgment. It's a way to assess the strength of your writing habit. You can't improve on something if you don't have an accurate picture of its current state. Test the strength of your writing habit. Push it. Stretch the boundaries. Find the gaps. Fill them in. Our results are only as good as our habits. The great news is we have the power to make those habits as awesome as we want. Habits really are a special kind of magic. Put them to the test and watch your results improve. Thank you for joining me here on Your Daily Writing Habit, where I am helping you write and finish writing an awesome book. And be sure and drop by my Inc. Authors group on Facebook. I always drop the link in the show notes for motivation, accountability, book writing, publishing resources, and more. Until tomorrow, happy writing.